Hello and welcome to CTV News. I'm Jana Kate Baker.
And I'm Tony King. Last week, juniors and seniors had the chance to visit the college fair here at OHS. Luke Kelly tells us more.
On Tuesday, September 20th, during 3rd and 4th period, juniors and seniors left class to attend Oxford High School's college fair. There were representatives from over 30 colleges present, with schools ranging anywhere from Dartmouth to Mississippi State. I sat down with Vice Principal Paul Ross to get more information about what a college fair is all about.
The purpose of a college fair really is just to expose kids to a variety of colleges from around the country and give them a little bit of information about the various programs these schools offer and give them an opportunity to get some face time with representatives so that when they do apply, a lot of these representatives will have a face with a name and a name with a face.
Mr. Ross explains how he plans to make the college fair even better next year.
Obviously, every year you'd like to be a little bit bigger and a little bit larger and have a larger variety of schools. It's difficult for us at Oxford High School to attract schools from around the country just because of our location. There's really not a lot of surrounding high schools that schools are going to visit here, so most of our representatives who come to our fair outside of Ole Miss or State are really making an additional detour from Memphis.
Students were very impressed with the colleges represented at the fair and took advantage of the opportunity to visit with the representatives. Junior Bennett Brown gives his perspective on the college fair.
Yeah, I found it really helpful because there was a wide range of universities, especially a lot of technical universities from Mississippi. There's a wide range from 4 universities to 2-year universities.
This year's fair was the largest in Mississippi, and as successful as it was, there is no doubt that next year's fair will be even bigger. This has been Luke Kelly reporting for CTV News.
Mary Catherine Bishop brings us the latest installation of Charger in the Halls. If you're interested in participating in the next Charger in the Halls, follow this link up here to a Google form.
My name is Matt Flores.
My name is Nature Rucker.
I'm Oscar Knowles. I'm a resident of Oxford, Mississippi. Nice to meet all of you.
Okay.
John Owen.
He's a fellow track runner, and this is my friend Matthew Postwin.
Terrified of puns. Oh my god, I don't know. If it's true, I'm gonna cry.
My house is going to be some trouble.
Stay in.
They down south, so all we do is shoot down here, so they better be ready. They just better be ready. That's all.
I'm kind of scared that they're going to I'll fight a clown, I'm not worried. I like to think of myself as superior to the clown. I like the alpha in the relationship.
Clowns.
I'm not really scared of anything, honestly. I'm just amazing in every single way.
A literary magazine has recently been reestablished at OHS. We go to Grayson Ashmore to find out more on this new edition.
OHS teacher Ebony Johnson reestablished a literary magazine here named Evoke. The literary magazine staff, consisting of 3 editors, meets alongside yearbook staff during zero period, but in the hallway outside Miss Johnson's room. Editor Anna Renfro tells us what this magazine consists of.
The literary magazine is a compilation of student-done visual and literary work, so like pictures and painting and poems and short stories.
Miss Johnson tells us why she wanted to reestablish a literary magazine at OHS.
There's so many groups at Oxford that aren't represented, or everyone has their own ideals and opinions, and we really don't get to mingle and really see how each other feels, understand differences and things like that. So I just wanted to give students another platform where they can openly and freely express themselves, say what they want to say, show the work that they want to show, whether it's in school or out of school, to really give them that opportunity to just release and have their own outlet.
Submissions for the magazine are open throughout the month of October, and students are encouraged to submit their works. The theme is The New Age. This has been Grayson Ashmore, reporting for CTV News. Thanks for watching.
Guys, it can be hard to find a date. What should you do? What shouldn't you do? Jana Kate Baker sees if she can get me or Nathan Baker a date.
Dating is a major part of high school, but sometimes it can be hard to ask someone out. two of our very own, Nathan Baker and Tony King, showed the perfect way to go on a date.
I'm gonna go get a date. If I asked you to McDonald's, would you go?
Yeah.
What about Popeyes? I like Popeyes.
Maybe Subway. Do you like Subway?
Yeah. What if you had to pay for it?
Had to pay for it? Well, I mean, if we split it, like if I pay for mine, you pay for yours. I won't want to pay for yours because I'm broke. But maybe at the movies if they can't talk, like going out to eat.
Very well. 6 o'clock on Friday. I don't know her name.
I'll tell you what just happened. My boy Tony found a girl. My name is, in fact, Nathan Baker, and I'm about to go hit on a girl. With style, too. First of all, this stain, ladies dig stains, you can't see it, but they're like battle scars. Ladies dig it. I just have to go find a mate. Help me find somebody. What about that girl right there? She's in 4th grade. How about, okay,
Maybe it would work.
follow me as I go to my group of friends. Maybe ask them what it's like. Alright, this is my good friend Preston Hooker, who's in fact dating somebody. Alright, so Preston, tell us what it's like to have a date.
I mean, it's really great, you know, when you connect with the person and you can share everything with them.
How did you sweep this special girl off her feet?
Well, you know, I mean, some people just have that special ability that when you find the girl you want, you can just go and get her. And you just gotta do that in life. You gotta take chances.
Take chances. Don't hold anything back. By the way, I'm going to ask out my first girl. Would you like to see Cuba with me?
Yes.
Movie?
Yes.
See, that's what you do. You get a good movie, she can't turn it down. As long as you pay for the ticket. Never let a girl pay for the ticket. Ever.
I guess a movie would be really good. That's a good idea.
Cool.
My self-confidence has boosted like up the roof. I feel so proud of myself. No armpit sweat. I wasn't even nervous.
Wouldn't it be out of
Boom! See? He has my back. Bros is what it's all about. Bros.
This has been Jana Kate Baker reporting for CTV News. Scream Scenes is the next performance on schedule for the theater department. Catherine Field tells us more.
After a successful performance of Xanadu a few weeks ago, the theater department quickly moves on to their next performance, Scream Scenes. Theater director John Davenport tells us more about the show.
It is a contemporary kind of a performance art piece that is in tribute to Hollywood's horror and thriller films.
The production will include clips of classic horror movies, and the cast will be portraying characters and acting out scenes from movies such as the slasher films, productions directed by Alfred Hitchcock, and classic horror shows of the 1930s.
Just something about it. The second show of the year of the season is always my favorite. I think it maybe has something to do with weather change or whatnot. Not 100% sure, but I've always enjoyed the Scream Scenes process. I think it's because of the collaboration. We've already got one show under our belt. It's always the second show of the season, you know, and so we've already, the weight of starting the season's off our shoulders and we can just kind of have fun with it.
Be sure to come out and watch the performance of Scream Scenes on October 25th, 26th, and 27th at 7:30 p.m. This has been Catherine Field with CTV News.
On September 29, 2016, an article in The Charger, Oxford High School student newspaper, sparked an influx of public opinion over Superintendent Brian Harvey's comments regarding a potential option to close the achievement gap, specifically to allow students who qualify for free or reduced lunch to opt into a separate high school. Many students and members of the community shared their opinions through social media, including Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook. Last night, the Charger Online covered a self-proclaimed protest that took place in front of Oxford Middle School. Students from Oxford High School spoke out against that particular option, and Brian Harvey was present to speak to the crowd as well. Once the crowd diminished, Oxford High School students encouraged each other on Snapchat to meet before first period in the gym to discuss this option, and then quickly changed the spot to the field outside of the cafeteria. The purpose of the gathering was for students to discuss their opinions on the option. After the discussion, there was a student-led prayer, followed by the Love Your People chant, LYP, to send everyone off to class. At noon, the Oxford School District Board of Trustees met to discuss concerns stemming from the Oxford High School newspaper's article. The meeting was attended by parents, community members, and students. Before the Board of Trustees meeting, Harvey told the Clarion Ledger in an article entitled Oxford Superintendent Scraps Idea of Separate School that the idea is done. He went on to say, "My intention was never to embarrass anyone or shame anyone. It was to look at what we can do to improve. That's where this really starts, and we want to improve the opportunity." The writer of the article, Miranda Grizzle Ward, has already won an award from the school newspaper's online site. Grizzle Ward tells us how it made her feel to write an article that affected the community.
It's really cool. Usually the stuff that I write doesn't have as much of an effect on the student body and our community. A lot of our community has reached out and have responded because of this article, and I think that's a really cool thing.
This has been Grayson Ashmore, reporting for CTV News. Thanks for watching.
That's all for this episode of CTV News. From Oxford High School, I'm Jana Kate Baker.
And I'm Tony King. On behalf of the staff, have a great week, and we'll see you next time.